Gino, what do you think of Gavin now? Same thing I always thought about him. He's fun to drink with. I mean, there was never a time I wanted to work for him. I mean, don't get me wrong. If he fucking paid me a lot of money, which he never would have, I would have taken the gig and I probably would have hated myself. But he makes things easy. I saw that. Gavin was on Roseanne recently. I didn't watch it, but I saw that he was wearing his hipster outfit. It was cute. Victoria, what do you think of Gavin now? Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think there was ever a time where I said, Gavin's so cool. I didn't say, or a time.
Where's Gino in a camper? Where is he? Looks like a camper. Are they camping? It's like the big chair in a camper with the blinds behind you.
Gavin's an asshole. I just said that's Gavin. I believe after, we got done being jerked around, I said right on this stream, I'm like, Gavin's just being Gavin. That's Gavin. He stays on brand. No one's really concerned about him. Yeah, a lot of people not a fan. Not a fan. I mean, what am I going to do? Shit on and be like, wow, I can't believe he did that. Anyone that's like, I can't believe he fucking offered me and Chrissy the shit deal he did would be like, why? Why should he? He has a YouTube model show. There's no reason.
Oh, now Gino's now taking Gavin's side. Is that what he's doing? Stockholm syndrome? No, he did the right thing by fucking us over. He would be dumb if he didn't fuck us over. Oh, Ray's talking about the Secret Service lady. Gino's now, Gavin will be dumb. Here's the point, Gino. Your boy Cumia is such a bitch that he let Gavin fuck over one of his bestest boys. And he didn't say boo. And now I can't even keep these names straight, all these loser Italians. Now Gino has to pretend like it was not a surprise. It was not a surprise at all that Gavin fucked me over. It wasn't, Gino? I think Gino thought Cumia was going to stand up for his boy Gino. But we all know Cumia is afraid of his own shadow. So he's like, and Gavin knew this. Gavin knew Cumia wouldn't say boo once he gave everybody a shit deal. And look at Gino. Oh, Gino wants everyone to like him like a dog. Pet Gino. He's got a headband.
Reason for him to fucking be like, all right. I mean, the reason would be if he wanted to keep the continuity and say, let's keep it going. What I've enjoyed is the trolls in the Dabbleverse saying Gino doesn't make any money.
That's a fact. That's literally a fact. Where are you making money, Gino? You're reading the free chat. Go ask Opie how much he makes reading the free chat.
Making money now. They're all like, oh, what are you going to do without all that money? And I just sit here drinking my tea.
Yeah, tea's cheap. You can buy a Lipton tea. I just bought 100 Lipton tea bags. Probably cost $3 or something. Crazy cheap. Tea is fantastically priced.
My green TEA and living the life. Rochi says, still no chance of a reunion with Aaron Berg? Or no, why would we get back with Aaron Berg?
Who's we? Who's we? You're on your own. You're all out of love. You're so lost without him. Gino, you're all alone. Garrett and Steve are placating you, humoring you. I shouldn't even use that word because Gino will be like, because I'm funny. No, they're humoring you because they feel sorry for you. But there's no we. It's only you. Cumia's gone. Gavin's gone. Chrissy's gone. Everybody's gone.
Why? Let me rephrase that. No, why would Aaron Berg want to get back with us? Why would he? I mean, you saw the tweet someone put out. It's like, I'd need to weigh in on the catalog. No one gives a fuck what you think. I mean, no one gives a fuck what you think. And that's another thing I love about the catalog's not worth shit. Well,
it's not. It's not worth shit.
Aaron Berg seems to think it is.
No, Aaron Berg's jumping in just to be a dick.
Aaron Berg seems to think it is.
No. Gino once again got it all wrong. Aaron Berg knows it has no value, but he's still going to be a dick to Gino because he's part owner. If he's on the show, he's part owner. Gino don't own it. Aaron Berg owns it as much as Gino does. So that's the only reason he gives a shit. You think he thinks it has any value? He doesn't. If anybody thought In Hot Water had any value, they would hire Gino to continue to do In Hot Water. But now he's in a trailer.
Someone put out. It's like I'd need to weigh in on the catalog. No one gives a fuck what you think. I mean, no one gives a fuck what you think. And that's another thing I love about the catalog's not worth shit. Well, Aaron Berg seems to think it is.
No, he don't. He knows it has no value. No one's going to watch old episodes in Hot Water. He's just fucking with you. And Gino fell for it again because he's a stupid Italian. They should do a show, Stupid Italians. Ray DeVito, Joe Matarese, and Gino.
And trust me, as soon as I find out a good way to put out the catalog, I will. But I am going to start a weekly stream where I watch an episode. It's going to be bonus content only. I might.
Wow, bonus content only where he watches himself. I mean, this guy's not delusional. You just got to enjoy it at this point. You just got to sit back and enjoy it. Like when women fight, you just got to enjoy it. There's no other way to look at it. He's going to watch him. We're going to watch Gino watch In Hot Water, and that's going to be on a higher tier.
I'd even make a second tier, but we'll get to that. Sorry, I'm just dragging my feet with it. I really can't be bothered with it. It was just the way it went, you know? I never sent Frankie the link. I should do that in case he wants to pop by. Unless we know the numbers, it is worthless. What were Gino's views versus his salary? It's a great question. Let me try and give a shit. No one knows. I like Eddie Memphis. Thank you. Shout out Slam.
The Gino got evicted from his apartment. That's why he's living in the trailer.
Samantha, can you give Kevin the beans just to get MLC content for today? I'm worried it's a machete day. Oh my God. Fucking, if you don't understand that I'm fucking living rent-free in Kevin Brennan's kitchen. If you don't.
First of all, that's like the hackiest thing to say. I'm living rent-free in this guy's mind or whatever, however it goes. Gino's such a hack. And the fact that everybody thinks people are saying I was obsessed with Ray because I watched Ray last week. And then I was obsessed with Stuttering John because I watched a clip of him. Gino, nobody gives a single fuck about you. Nobody gives a single fuck about you. I only cared about you when you got fired. Remember? I didn't care about you at all. I never had you on my show. I didn't care. You're failing, and I'm enjoying it. Because you're the most arrogant loser I've ever met. You always know the future. Look at that dumb look on his face. You always know the future, except when it impacts you. Like Pat Dixon punching you in the jaw and Gavin kicking you to the curb. You didn't see either one of those things coming. But Gino's always right. Rent-free in his brain.
I don't understand that. And I know you think I'm just saying it, and I'm probably wrong, but here's the difference. I don't care what you think, but I know when I watched Kevin yesterday, someone sends me a clip, and I'm not lying, I watched it. Someone's like, why is Kevin showing old clips of when?
Because it popped up. I never saw it before. I had nothing else to do. It's hot. I'm not doing a lot of prep. I don't want to do a lot of yapping. I'm going to do short shows, watch some clips, go to bed.
You got your jaw broken. And I said, I don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Let me take a peek. And damned if he's not showing Bill Schultz talking about Pat Dixon breaking my jaw.
Yeah, we watched it for like 2 minutes. It basically had no value. You guys basically just talked about how many people were on Adderall.
And then he's showing Pat Dixon. And I'm watching. And if you're bored, if you're sub to MLC, if you love that shit, he's such a set. I don't know. Go flick your bean. I haven't had a proper whiskey in 2.5 days. I've had more free time, Dalton. I've had more free time. I believe I was shitting on Kevin Brennan. If you don't understand that Kevin Brennan knows, I said it, Kevin Brennan's dead inside.
It's hot, man. It's hot. I get dead inside. I seriously, humidity kicks my ass. I don't know if I'm dead inside, but the humidity's doing something to me.
Kevin Brennan is sitting there. He sits there saying, like, watch this. Gino only has 139 viewers. Dan Bongino has 3.1 million subscribers. Dan Bongino goes live for an hour and he has 200,000 subs. Stop worrying about what other people.
Is he Dan Bongino? See how Gino tries to deflect to Dan Bongino, who is he related to John Bon Jovi? Gino, nobody cares. So Gino's talking about somebody else's show. that's more popular than mine? Okay. But what about you, Gino? Dan Bongino's doing fine. You're not. You just got fired. Don't worry about Dan Bongino.
Goes live for an hour and he has 200,000 subs. And knows, I said it. Kevin Brennan's dead inside. Kevin Brennan is sitting there. He sits there saying, like, watch this. Gino only has 139 viewers.
It is bad, Gino. Because you think you have a lot of fans. Look at he's looking at his thing right now.
Dan Bongino has 3.1 million subscribers.
I don't even know who he is. I think I've heard the name. Is he Italian?
Bongino goes live for an hour and he has 200,000 subs.
Okay, then get a show with him. Get a show with him. What does Dan Bongino have to do with anything?
Stop worrying about what other people have.
I'm not worried, Gino. You're losing. You're failing. And I'm just here tabulating it for you. Because you're still pretending like you're winning. You're not doing good.
Worry about what you're saying. I mean...
Worry about what I'm saying? I'm just saying it. I don't have to worry about it.
How much more time can you jerk your... If you don't understand the Dabbleverse is part of the problem, you're jerking yourselves off watching this. That's all you're doing. Now, I'm about to accomplish getting hammered. Like, I don't mind that I have this summer off. Oh...
That's the title. The summer off. The summer off. That's the title. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, G-Bird. What's it called Gino now? G-Bird. Gino has the summer off. That's why he's going camping.
Oh, my God. Look at the bean. Look at the bean. Sorry, I might be here with an adorable child. And Keanu's holding one, too. I think he's starting to realize that, yeah, what an absolute shit show his... What does he have? I mean, given he's old and stuff, but I like to think that I like up every day.
Who, Dan Bongino?
I like him. I like to think that I wake up every day with options. I like to think that
Yeah. I'd like to wake up every day thinking I'm a billionaire, but I'm not. He'd like to wake up every day thinking he has options. He has no options. You have nowhere to turn. You're boxed in. You're all out of love.
Every day I wake up, I'm like, what do you want to do today? I woke up today. Keanu's like, let's go see Chrissy and Frank. All right, let's load up the car. I'll throw a computer in. I'll do my stream. Like we're back ending the week. We got. Let me see.
You're at Chrissy's house.
If Drew got back to me, we're back ending the week. We got In Hot Water at Impound Media on Thursday. We got Whiskey Wednesday with Dalton tomorrow. This weekend, as you can see, Daddy's busy. Daddy's got a gig in the mountains.
He's all itchy because he knows he's not doing good.
Got a gig in Old Forge on Friday, and then another gig in Hershey, PA. Let that go on Saturday. It's a good summer.
You're gonna take the Hershey Highway there? It's a good summer.
It's a good summer for doing some traveling. Kevin Brennan's like, oh, look how ungrateful Garrett is. Stop it. People, and by the way, let me say this. I did. I had my...
No, I said, look how ungrateful Cumia is. Cumia is ungrateful to Garrett. So is Gavin.
In Misery Loves Company a long time, and I was jumping rope watching it. I was, like all the people say I am. And Felicia, don't do that. Don't say that I'm mad at you for doing Kevin's show. Felicia, do that show all you want and know that you're taking money from a man that paid money to get the guy that fucking abused you physically and mentally off. That's all. You think I don't enjoy the hypocrisy of what you're doing and I don't even have my own police? You think I don't? I love it. I like Felicia too. I do. I have pictures with Felicia.
I have pictures with Hitler. I have pictures with Felicia.
I mean, much later, because Pat, someday, this is why I gave Felicia.
Write a book, Gino. Someday.
Because she's like, oh, I always stand up to Kevin. No, you don't. No, you don't. You say Pat Dixon's a piece of shit. But I would like to think if you have a soul, rather than privately text me all the shit you did, you should feel kind of bad that you fucking enabled this lie. Okay? But it doesn't matter how you...
What lie?
You feel, because you're another one that's kind of full of shit. Oh my God. And I love that fucking, I might have to start watching that shit show again while I'm jumping rope because it motivates me. But I love that fucking Kevin won't let it sink in that Rich Voss thinks you're a piece of shit. Rich Voss thinks you're a piece of shit.
Oh no, the crackhead? Wait. Which camera am I in? Wait. Crackhead Rich Voss thinks I'm a piece of shit. Oh no, whatever will I do? Crackhead Rich Voss, who's probably at Uncle Vinny's this week, thinks I'm a piece of shit. Oh no, the legend, the original legend, Rich Voss thinks I'm a piece of shit. Oh no, Jerry. Oh no, this is how losers like Gino think. Gino's like, I don't give a shit. So he thinks I give a shit that crackhead Rich Voss thinks I'm a piece of shit. I'll never recover. I mean, the guy that was paying all my bills, Rich Voss, my boss. Gino, I don't give a shit about Rich Voss. Never really have. Rich Voss gets these old Mercedes, and he's like, I got a Mercedes. Yeah, it's 1952. Nobody cares, Rich. You stink. But Gino's like, Rich Voss doesn't like Kevin. That's going to break Kevin. It is. Hey, Gino, you know who don't like you? Anthony Cumia. He's done with you. He's too much. He's not a man enough to stand up to Gavin and go, we should probably hire those guys. But now Gino's trying to blame it on everybody else, Garrett and Steve and me and anybody else. Rich Voss. Say there's $5 that you'll get in August 21st. But you'll end up getting about $3 of that, Gino. It's going to be quite a wait. What? Wait, he's getting rich because he doesn't spend any money at Sullivan's? All right, that's one clip. There's another clip, allegedly. Oh, I didn't even put that up? God damn it. Why didn't somebody tell me? All right, I'll just play the other one. Why didn't somebody tell me? You guys are rude. It don't matter. It's so fucking late. Couldn't even watch it. Yeah, I am Deb. I am Deb. I am dead inside.
Stop it. Stop thinking I care about what is sad and miserable. Stop it.
Here's what I realized. I am dead inside because I was trying to watch a Yankee game, and then I realized I don't care. I don't care who wins. So I'm like, and then people sent me Venmo and said, go live at 10 o'clock when Ray's going live. I'm like, done. Because I don't care. So does that mean I'm dead inside if I don't care who wins between the Yankees and the Mets? Then I'm dead inside. It's possible. Is Gino right again?
Stop it. Stop thinking I care about what a sad and miserable fuck you are. Zoom in on me. Stop it. Stop it, Kevin. You're dead inside, and it kills you when I say that because you know it. It kills you when I sit there and
it's the humidity. I'm not dead inside in the winter. I feel vibrant and ready to go.
Say you're hilarious because you know you are, but you've ruined it. You've wasted it. You've taken your talents and buried them in the sand.
I wasted it. I was wasting it when I used to go to the Comedy Cellar at this time. I would tell Esty, listen, you guys can all jump off. I don't even give a fuck. I used to tell Esty that, does she not like me either, Gino? Anyway, I used to tell Esty, like on a weekday, today's Tuesday, I would tell Esty before 11, because I don't want to be out all night. I'm not looking to get pussy or whatever. I don't need to. So she would give me a 10:55. And then, of course, it would, by the time I went up, it was, 11:15 because the show would be running late. So, right. So that's when I was wasting my talents, letting people like Esty and Rich Voss have any of them influence on me. And Uncle Vinny's. Rich Voss, let me know when you're going to be at Uncle Vinny's. You know he's going to be there soon because he's a hack, and that's a hack club.
Stop it. Stop thinking I care about what a sad, miserable fuck you are. Zoom in on me. Stop it. Stop it, Kevin. You're dead inside, and it kills you when I say that because you know it. It kills you when I sit there and say you're hilarious because you know you are, but you've ruined it. You've wasted it. You've taken your talents and buried them in.
No, I ruined it when I let Esty pay me $25 to do a 15-minute spot at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. That was the real shame. That was the real crime against humanity. Worse than any Holocausty.
In the sand. And Felicia, don't do that. Don't say that I'm mad at you for doing Kevin's show. Felicia,
this is my lost interest. The other one was Stalin 19. So I didn't watch this, but I figured I fucked up the last clip because I didn't play it at the end.
That show all you want and know that you're taking money from a man that paid money to get the guy that fucking abused you physically and mentally.
Name the names. Name the names, Gino. You're dancing around names here. Say names.
And know that you're taking money.
Who?
Doing Kevin's show. Felicia, do that show all you want and know that you're taking money from a man that paid money to get the guy that fucking abused you physically and mentally.
It's like a Russian novel. You got to be more specific on who you're talking about.
That's all. You think I don't enjoy the hypocrisy of what you're doing and I don't even have my own police? You think I don't?
I know we already saw this. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing a show. This is like Cal Ripken when he would pinch hit in the 8th inning to keep a streak alive. That's all I'm doing is a pinch hitting. Even though Ray has 58 people watching. How many does Dan Bogino have, Gino?
I love it. I love fucking watching. It makes
How
me
many does
like
Dan Bogino have?
When I see a guy who's fucking funny but just got lazy and miserable, he monetized it, but he's dead inside. And trust me, the reason he was showing that shit yesterday.
Please. I wish I could have been dead inside years ago, decades ago.
The reason he was showing that shit yesterday is because it bugs him because he knows he's a piece of shit.
No, I was just, there was nothing else to watch and it popped up and I thought, let's see Pat Dixon talking about it, but he didn't even get to it. Gino, I moved on. I watch clips and then I move on. I'm like, boring. Bye.
And Kevin was doing it. He was doing it. Kevin was doing it. And then he looks back and his best days are certainly behind him.
No, not even close. Not even close. Gino, I'll meet you at Sullivan's anytime you want, and I'll show you how my best days are right now.
Now, I'm going to bounce around again like I do. I like Felicia, too. I do. I have pictures with Felicia. I mean, much later, because Pat, someday, this is why I gave Felicia shit. Because she's like, oh, I always stand up.
I'll end this before the news starts.
Kevin, no, you don't. No, you don't. You say, Kevin, you say Pat Dixon's a piece of shit. But I would like to think if you have a soul, rather than privately text me all the shit you did, you should feel kind of bad that you fucking enabled this lie. Okay? But it doesn't matter how you feel because you're another one that's kind of full of shit. Oh, my God. And I love that fucking, I might have to start watching that shit show again while I'm jumping rope because it motivates me. You genuinely are. Actually, I take that back. I think you're starting to understand, Kevin, who fucking can't leave the house in the summer without a fucking sunblock with a comment. Do you think there's ever a day where I go, God, I wish I had as many super chats as Kevin? Someday I'll read that. The things you trash the studio to prevent it because you know you're wrong. Never was on Saturday Night Live, but HBO special. I never fucking let it sink in that Rich Voss thinks you're a piece of shit.
Oh, here,
how you feel. Because you're another one that's kind of full of shit. Oh, my God. And I love that fucking, I might have to start watching that shit show again while I'm jumping rope because it motivates me. But I love that fucking Kevin won't let it sink in that Rich Voss thinks you're a piece of shit. Rich Voss thinks you're a piece.
What does Bonnie think? What does Bonnie think? Should I call Bonnie now? What does Bonnie think? I care what Bonnie thinks. I don't care what Rich Voss thinks.
Of shit, Kevin. People in comedy are starting to realize You're a laughingstock, and I know you don't care. You're out of comedy, and you can say what you want about me in comedy. I enjoy myself. I never had an HBO special. I never fucking had a development deal. I never fucking had a pilot. Well, I did, but it was Love Taxi.
Love Taxi. Gino's he's giving my credits. Thank you, Gino. Appreciate it.
Never did any of those things, Kevin.
Gino, you never did anything. When I met you, you're living on Kevin Dombrowski's couch, who's now out of the business.
Never was on Saturday Night Live. But you were, Kevin, and now look at you.
And now I'm doing fantastic. Now I'm doing better than ever. I can't even believe how good I'm doing. I was just talking to somebody yesterday on the phone. I'm not going to name his name. But I was like, I mean, listen. I mean, Gino's an idiot. Gino has no idea what he's talking about. So Gino thinks that like I'm doing bad now and I'm dead inside. I wish I had been dead inside for like this for since 1990 when I started. This is fantastic. I might be dead inside, but I feel great. This is what it feels like to be dead inside. I feel fucking great. I'm not even kidding. I'll take a lie detector. I mean, I think it's the humidity, but I am dead inside. But I've never been happier. I don't have to go talk to the SD at the Comedy Cellar or Gnome or any of those fucking asshole.
You're sitting there paying for a fucking guy's lawyer after he fucking sucker punches me and breaks my jaw.
Oh, he's mad about that? Look at that face. Oh, he's adorable. Look at that face.
Because you're upset that I gave your number out only after you called me made terrible threats.
Terrible threats? No, I didn't. Gino's a bitch. I made terrible threats. What were the threats, Gino?
Someday I'll read that. The things you trash.
Yeah, one day you'll read that. Are you going to put that in a higher tier?
To prevent it, because you know you're wrong. And you can say what you want.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong, Gino. Gino, I wish you well. I don't even. But Gino, it's going to be bad for you. I'm doing great. I'm doing better than ever. Seriously, even when I was on SNL, this is way better than SNL. You know why? Because I got fired at SNL. I don't think I'm going to get fired here. I'm doing great. Anybody with any common sense would look at my situation now and going, this is way better than being on SNL. That's just a fact. That's a fact.
Kevin, because
development deals, you get one and then they go and then bye-bye. Gino, you don't know how it works because you were never really in show business. But this is way better. Consistent content, consistent. If it don't make sense, wait. If it don't make, how's it?
No one cares that matters. No one cares. No one gives a shit about you that matters, Kevin. Daddy's doing just fine, which is why.
Look, he's worried about what people think about him. Gino thinks Gino's 50-something, and he's worried about what Rich Voss might think about him. Yet the people that really know him know he's a piece of shit. Aaron Berg knows Gino better than anybody, and he knows Gino stands for nothing. He's an alcoholic, and he's literally a slimy, backstabbing piece of shit. And now he's got his karma because Cumia fucked him like he fucked Aaron Berg.
Which is why he's going to take the $4.20 he made today and buy booze. If you think there's ever a day where I go, God, I wish I had as many super chats as Kevin. God.
Well, that day's coming. That day is coming, Gino. Then ask Opie. Remember Opie? Greg Opie Hughes? Ask him how he's doing. He's in a panic spiral, Opie. Aren't you, Opie? And he has a way bigger name than Gino Bisconte. These guys all talk the same. Opie's like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. He's at Gephart's. I'll be fine. He's looking at the screen, hoping for a super chat.
I wish I had. Gene, you want as many super chats as Kevin? Do I have to live in a house with a woman that stopped loving me ages ago?
What? Gino, you live with an OnlyFans lady. My wife's fucking gorgeous. your fiance has an OnlyFans page that's probably not very active. And you guys are getting married and you have no income. Gino's worried about my
and children that are losing respect for me by the day. Yeah.
No, my kids love me, Gino. I mean, seriously, thanks to my show. Also, another, I don't want to start crying today, but thanks to the show and my screaming on this is a fact. What camera am I on? And I remember to put this up. Thanks to the show, I want everybody to see this. Thanks to the show and all the screaming that I do on the show, I do way less screaming when I'm not doing the show. So my kids love it. The kids love it. They love new daddy. They love new daddy. That's a fact. So Gino's like, Kevin, you know what they didn't like daddy? When daddy would go to the Comedy Cellar on a Tuesday night and come home with $40 and then wake up and go, what the fuck is going on? That's what they didn't like daddy. Because daddy was cranky then. Daddy's doing that. They like new daddy. It's like their mom got a new husband.
Yeah. I don't want it. Dude,
look at him. He's at Chrissy's house doing a show.
Last video. Kevin's last video. After, a week, it had 5,000 views. Would you like that? Would I have to be a 65-year-old red-faced, unhealthy, sad?
Gino, I have to take my videos down. I can leave them up, and they will get more than 5,000 views. They get 5,000 views in an hour or 2 hours after being up. I have to take them down because people like you and Bill Schultz and Bob Levy and people like that are trying to take my channel down. That's why, Gino.
Looking man with rosacea who fucking can't leave the house in the summer without a fucking sunblock with a comment in it. Let me think.
Oh, now he's talking about melatonin in my skin. He's got me there. I burned my face so bad last week. It was like I don't even know. Just right near my sideburns. I was like, what the fuck? It was like somebody put out a cigarette in my head.
No, I don't want that.
Gino, you're winning. You're winning. You in the canoe, you're winning. Everybody knows that. Ask Rich Voss. Tell Rich Voss what happened. Tell him you worked at Compound Media for 8 years or whatever, 9. Everybody knows you and Aaron Berg had a fallout. Everybody likes Aaron Berg. Everybody hates you. Everybody knows you're an alcoholic. Everyone knows you have no income now. But you're winning and I'm losing because you don't have to wear copper tone. I got it.
Really? Would you like to fucking be sitting on all those fucking things on your resume? Would you like to be able to go out and say, I was on HBO, I sat at the...
Gino, I'm doing great. Yeah, that was fun doing stand-up. Stand-up was fun, but the ship sailed. Gino, why don't you do stand-up? That ship has sailed, Gino. Stand-up is gay. Once I start doing all this with the podcasting and the Neils and the Lennys, I realized stand-up's gay and I'm not interested. Also, I don't care what audiences think about me. I know you do. You care about what Rich Voss thinks about you. So you think I'm supposed to go up to the up to where? Some comic come and go, hey, I was on HBO. They're like, we don't give a fuck. This lady's on TikTok. Gino, you got to keep up with the times. This is a new business model, Gino. Bye.
Desk at Saturday Night Live, I did all this. Would I be as
Gino, you have no credits. I think that's your point you're making. I have a lot of credits. You have none. You have no income. I'm doing great. Even if it stops right now, I already made my nut for the year. That's a fact. If you want to meet me at Sullivan's, I'll show you. I will show you to your face. To your Italian olive, what do they call it in The Godfather? The guy with the horse.
Embarrassed as Kevin Brennan is when he says this shit. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, and that's the other thing. Like, Pat Dixon is like, yeah.
Look at him. He gets no super chats. He puts up the free chat. Listen, there's a time and a place for the free chat, but I mean, Gino's shitting on super chats and he's putting up the free chat.
Yeah, Gino didn't want me on because he was like, oh, he's the boss. That was never said. Everything he said was a fucking lie. And even fucking Brennan knows it. And I loved watching Brennan. I'm not going to lie to you. I loved watching Brennan yesterday. I loved watching him watch Pat Dixon, hoping Pat would say one thing that would justify all the money he wasted, all the money he threw away, the favor he wasted on a piece of shit.
Gino, you don't even know what you're talking about. I'll explain it to you someday. Maybe I'll write a book. Johnny Russo, where you at? Send me the link, Johnny Russo.
That will cling to your soul, Kevin Brennan.
Kevin Brennan. Gino, you're an alcoholic. Everybody who's ever had a relationship with you knows you're a piece of shit. And Knut's going to find out eventually. But it's so sweet that Cumia was just like, Cumia has no relation with you. And I predicted, I said, once Cumia stops doing the show at the studio, he's not going to run into Gino. He can't drink anymore. So the whole Gino Cumia thing is going to kind of, it's just going to fall apart. And now Gino is at Chrissy's house and they're holding a baby.
The universe provides tests and you fail.
Whoa.
You don't understand what a piece of shit you genuinely are. Actually, I take that back. I think you're starting to understand, Kevin.
I like when he talks to me directly, when he says my name. I honestly do.
Piece of shit you genuinely are. I mean, don't get me wrong.
No, I'm a pretty solid guy. I'm a pretty stand-up guy. And I'm not talking about my credits. My SNL, my HBO, my Letterman, my Conan. Even Carson Daly. I did a Carson Daly. I made about $250,000. One Carson Daly. So you never know. I did a Carson Daly. Guy from HBO saw it. I said, why are you watching? Because Carson Daly went at 1:30 in the morning. So I probably got up at like 2. I said, why are you watching Carson Daly? He goes, I can't sleep. I'm insomniac. I'm not going to say his name. Anyway, one thing led to another. I got a development deal. The number one son, HBO, half hour. It's probably ended up being $300,000. It was a minimum. It was at least $250,000. So you never know. I made way more off of Carson Daly than I did off of Conan. That's a fact. I mean, Letterman or SNL. Gino doesn't even know how it works because he was never involved in show business. He was sleeping on Kevin Dombrowski's couch.
I know you think all these people in the Dabbleverse. I
like how Gino keeps so dismissive of the Dabbleverse, but he keeps referring to it because he knows he's like Melton. He knows eventually he's going to have to come over to make any money.
The fucking, Atlantic City and support me. Fat guys like Borgo, who's so sad he can't fucking go outside without losing toes.
Wow, he's going after Borgo. Okay, I'll tolerate a lot of shit, but I will not tolerate this. We're done here. No. You don't go after Borgo. Borgo, I hope you weren't here for this. I hope. You're not here for this. Oh, we got some generous. I scanned ahead. Look at this, Leo Gunn. He's good too. He's too good to us. I'm drinking. He's too good to us. And he's good. He's too good to you, you cheap fucks who can't afford your own memberships. Am I hot? Is my face red? Thank you, Leo Gunn. Somebody take a picture. Davy Cakes. I scanned ahead, so don't use this money to stick it to Gino some more. Rich Voss works restaurants. Saturday was epic. Thanks. Thank Christ you're on. Go my lap. Looking for a sub. No, I did it. I had to do it because somebody told me to, like Ray DeVito. Somebody sent me a Venmo. Listen, man, Rich Voss. It's so sad because it's like Gino plays that game. He plays the game of Rich Voss used to be somebody, so Rich Voss doesn't respect me. Nobody respects Rich Voss. Like, again, nobody even thinks about Rich Voss. Rich Voss is like something that people used to have to deal with, but they don't anymore because he's not on Tough Crowd. He's not on Opie Anthony. He's not on anything. So nobody's like, oh, Rich Voss is here. I better kiss up to him. I better convince him that I'm funny. Yeah, that day there was a time that people had to be concerned with Rich Voss. That time does not exist anymore. Here's the thing. People think, I'm like making up shit. The reality is like, yeah, doing SNL is fine and everything, but like a lot of the people that I did SNL with, they're not even doing anything. I can't even think of the names right now. Chris Parnell. Just look up cast 1999, 2000 cast. It's like most of these people don't even work. So there's Gino, this whole thing of like, you were on SNL. I know, because Gino thinks that's amazing because he wasn't on anything. But the fact of the matter is like SNL, all that shit, unless it blows up, it just becomes like, ugh. Like it's a fucking headache. It's just dealing with SNL, dealing with any of these things. Conan, you jump through a lot of fucking hoops, is what I'm trying to say. You jump through a lot of hoops, and then to gain what? Then you get credits. And again, I did it the old-fashioned way. I earned it, like that commercial. Merrill Lynch, we earn it.
They make money the old-fashioned way. They earn it.